let's do the things and then we'll do the other things. The first things are Twitch and Discord, and then the other things are the actual nail art things. So, arranging windows and things so I can see what I'm doing. Just a couple little important things to take care of. But that will only take a minute. Feels odd to be this close to being on time, even though, like, I can't claim this as actually on time because it's still after 2 o'clock. But, where this is what I want. I want you over here. And let's get this tweet. Yeah, let's actually tweet, and then let's get the Discord message out. Too many windows. Ugh. Fingers, please. Did that... Can you show me those? Did I include the correct... Yeah. Yeah, I did. And now that is correct. And now that is... No. Yeah. Okay. Discord is done. Twitter is done. Hey, Music Gal. Are we having another day of perfect timing? Even though I'm like a half hour different time than I was yesterday. That's awesome if so. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm hoping we have some cool stuff today. The sacrifice I made for being on time is that I'm not fully prepared. I haven't pulled all my polish and stuff, but you guys don't usually seem to mind that. So where can I stick my phone? And I've got my lamp out here. Let's put the tape over, like, up here. Can you go over here, tape? And then I can put the lamp up here. Because I do want to, I know I want to do, oh goodness, Jackie with the 6-month resub with Prime. I almost, like, just bounced up and down in my chair and just, like, bounced the whole room around. Thank you so much, Jackie. Oh, and hi, Karen. Yeah, perfect timing, you guys. Welcome in. So, ooh. It's like, I don't know if it's exactly a good omen, but it really is nice to start the stream out with a gigantic grin on my face. Hi, Jackie. Thank you so much. Like, I hate, well, number one, I hate my dumb charger. I also hate this, like, what a dumb shape for a plug, man. You know how hard this is to find a spot for? Even with my... Okay, let's do like this. Let's plug this over here. Let's plug this right here. And let's plug this right here. You don't want to fit there. Okay, let's plug you Will you fit this way? Oh my god. Like, it's the most awkwardly shaped adapter ever. Apparently, I can't charge my phone while using my lamp because I don't have enough outlets. Nail mail about an hour ago. Hey, Barbie. Okay, so where's my book? I want to show you guys. I posted in Discord, but if you haven't been on there, or if you just want a closer, well, this isn't in person, but like last night, I finished peeling off the other test from the lid. 24 hours of dry time, and it still came up just like shit. So, well, I do know from my previous experience that I mean, everything I said about the Miracle Matte or silicone mattes in general being better is still true. I think that particular lid was like just a freaking disaster of a lid, because after 24 hours, I should have been able to get it up without tearing it. I mean, that was just really unfortunate. And then I did take the couple little extra leftover Christmas trees and stick them in here for posterity, I guess. Yeah, I remember looking at one point when I was getting a ton of like nail polish in the mail, and especially in the winter, like trying to figure out what the freezing point of nail polish is. And I couldn't actually find it. I was like, well, it must actually be pretty low, but I'm sure it's not good for it to get cold and hot all the time. Wait for more people. No, I mean, you could. You don't have to. Yeah, I really, let me zoom in fact. Well, let me see how hot my tea is in here. Quite hot, just about perfect temperature. If you guys have missed it, the ongoing saga of my new teacup is it keeps stuff so hot. A couple times I've caught myself off guard, so to say. These things just are so cute. I love them. I still love them just as much today. And we're not peeling them off right now because we're not doing the tutorial until this evening, so I do get to actually enjoy them for all of today still. They're great. Hey, kitty. Yeah, I mean, now that polish companies are really all changing their formula so much, I wonder if it would be different, like, across the board. Good green. I mean, I have a lot of good greens. We started out, this manicure came about completely on stream. We started that stream with just a pile, well, get this out of the way. All these greens, plus probably twice that many greens, or not, if not 3 times. You can kind of, let me move my mug and then move the camera just a little bit. The remains, oh, the freaking, everything is in the way. Now this little part is in the way. The remains of the green polish are still all over Beanie's chair. So that's how, oops, what was that? Oh, so much cleaning is in order, you guys, once 12 days of Christmas is over. So much cleaning. So I wanted to pull this out because I wanted to go back and check just what notes I had on my original ideas for these last 4 days. So we've got, both of these are actually going to be with vinyls. Hopefully we don't have too much trouble with them. These are striped vinyls. These, I think you can kind of see the pattern a little better. They're stained glass vinyls. And the wrapping paper, we're going to do white and chrome gold and chrome silver. So the nail art day is going to be with gel polish. And the water marble day is TBD. Oh, thank you, and you're welcome, both, kitty. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the whole idea behind Twitch. It was like, if I could manage to do it, I was like, I feel like a lot of people would be interested to see you know, the pre-tutorial, because so many people go, oh my god, the tutorial just looks perfect and easy, and I think all you guys know at this point, it almost never is. That's good, Musical. Charger's a lot easier to replace, or like I said, not all phones even let you replace the battery. So what we're gonna do today, we might end up only getting to one of these, but I would like to do both because I really don't think that the stained glass is gonna need much testing. In fact, I already have down like an idea of how I want to do the colors here. The real trick with this, well, not trick, wrong word. The thing with the stained glass is going to be deciding what water marble pattern we want to go with. So the first thing I want to test is my different pigments. I think I have 2 golds and 2 silvers. And let's see, this is a hollow. That's also a hollow. That's the unicorn. Okay, I think the others are in the pigment box, which I think, okay, let's actually not cross the PlayStation controller while we're moving all this crap around also. That would be good. We'll stick you over there. The tea camouflage. Oh my god, it is. I didn't even notice. Let's do, I don't like my options with the light here. How about if I do like this? There. That's better. He's really is a gray lump today. Mr. Bean. Okay, this box is like overflowing with gold rejects, by the way. All the gold rejects from the red and gold ended up in this box. Okay. Yes, this is the box I'm looking for. So this is Crater. Oops. We've got our masks in here. We've got gunmetal. We've got hollow. The Elite 99 gold and silver. That's just like a bunch of different stuff. These are duochromes. Peacock, rose gold. Oh, which is... Okay, number 1 is the really big one. Okay, I forgot that I have... Okay, we'll test all 5 of those, I think. And then we'll pick, like, which looks best. You know, I wish... Do I have... What can... I feel like I should... Okay, let's just... Like last time when we were doing gel swatches, and we were trying to do them on just like a folded piece of paper, and the paper was just like curling up so goofy. So how about if we get a piece of cardboard, and this is like perfect size. It's a tag off of a shirt. And it's pretty light color too, so we can get like at least 5 good swatches on here. So where then, there should be another box right here that, whoa. Another box that has the gel polishes in it. So, I just need to find that, and then we'll get going. It's the Urban Decay box. Oh, you guys. Nope. I do have this box. I should get these out just while I'm here. We've got the color paints, which is what I'm going to be using for the... Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh! My purple leaked! I didn't, and this isn't all of them. Okay. This is not good, you guys. Whoa. Okay. How bad is this? You know what? Camera, you're gonna go back in the drawer until we need you. So, like, this bottle was stuck to this Dr. Crotra. Welcome to the stream, Doc. Oh my god. Oh, he did move, didn't he? Hey, Prismatic Sky. Welcome. Welcome, CJ. Welcome, Dr. Crotron. So, yeah, so I pulled the okay, another reason you should always just store your polish upright, boys and girls. Take a lesson from me. Because then even if it was not fully closed, it would not have... I mean, it's kind of hard to show on camera, but I think you can see it's like... This is partly the little OPI sticker. In fact, that's probably partly why it was so hard to close. Okay, No, they shouldn't make it hard to close. They just fit right on there. None of the other ones are leaking. I mean, there's this is nail polish. This is all nail polish. Oh my god, you guys. I mean, if you look at how much is leaked out, it's really not that much. There's still a lot of polish in there. I'm just worried I'm going to be able to get into it. Okay, let's just take a couple of these bigger chunks off of here if we can. Okay, this is nail polish. This is solid nail polish I'm pulling off of here. Yeah, it's splooging out all around the edges. Oh my god, it just opened. I thought it was gonna be I'm like getting ready to Hulk out over here and it just opened easily. Okay. It's fine. Oh my god, look at this though. Let me zoom out a little bit. Oh my god. This is so horrible and so great at the same time. This could have been so much worse. Ah. Okay. Let's just get some more of this off of here. I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to get this purple all over my adorable trees before I have a chance to get peelies. Dr. Crotron, you didn't get to see these, I don't think. I don't know if you looked at the VOD yet. Aren't they adorable? Okay. God, emotional roller coaster. No, it's not as much as it looks like, you guys. I mean, it looks like a good amount, but it does, I mean, if you really think about it, like, look at this. That could just be like a couple little rolled up peelies. So if I can just, okay, let's just carefully continue scraping this, kind of like this, and like not cut myself with my sharp nail polish tool either. We're gonna just, maybe I should be wiping this on a napkin so I don't get it all over my Miracle Mat. Because some of this is like not dry. I wonder if it was upright and then got knocked over. I don't know how it got knocked over, just sitting in a shoebox though. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go after it with a Q-tip. I'm wondering if I can. Wow, it like dissolved the. Okay, so like the color paints have these little, I don't know, they're just like little rubber tags, and they talk about how they're color paints, and you know, like, I don't know, I just have a habit of usually keeping those tags on the bottle. Maybe I can wrap them around the stem like that. This one is completely like dissolved. It's apparently one with the polish that's around the edge here. Maybe that's the part that still feels so gooey. Like this? Is this it? This is it. Oh. Protect the streets. You are the Lord. Oh, thank you, Dr. Kurtron. I'm tempted to get gloves. I'm just gonna be careful though. We're just gonna. I mean, the polish inside is fine. It's just really. It just okay. Like I said, close your polish well. Okay, we're gonna fold up this mess inside the paper towel. Super easy nail polish hack. If the nail polish is, or the paper towel is still good, but like you got like a bunch of this crap, just like fold it the other direction. Look, it's clean. It's gone. And we'll work on cleaning up the rest of this cap. Man, this is not what the stream was supposed to be about, you guys, but no, we're not taking this off now, Dr. Crotron. This gets to hang out all day. We are only testing. We're not doing a tutorial until this evening, so I get to enjoy this a little bit longer than some of the other designs over this series. Okay, so let's get this off. Wipe off the brush. It's still really full, you guys. I didn't lose that much polish. I'm really... Because I was just talking yesterday about how I need to get backups of this. Okay, and I'm just carefully... I mean, the Q-tip helps, too. I mean, if you tried to go in at this with, like, a cotton ball, you know, your manicure would be in much more danger. Okay, we're just gonna clean you up. Like so. Yeah, you're real gooey, aren't you? Just clean this all up. And I mean, this is another situation where 100% acetone is definitely going to be your superior MVP over like trying to do this with regular polish remover. And we don't have to do it like flawlessly. We just need to make sure that the dirtiness of the stem may have contributed to it not closing properly. Because if you get, I mean, think about it. If you get polish all in these threads, then they can't thread properly. So, this one, no, unfortunately, she'll have to see it online. She will get to appreciate the water marble. That's what we're going to be doing tonight. And then I'll go see her tomorrow. All right. 2 Q-tips worth down. Now let's go in here carefully. I mean, this is kind of a weird, awkward angle, too. Gloms and gloms of polish. She would like it. I'm almost positive that she would like it. But she also knows it's a busy time of year. It's 12 days of Christmas. Oh, this is so... I've never had a situation quite like this, and that's saying something. I mean, I've come across bottles in the drawers that, yeah, apparently got left a little bit open, and oops, let's close that. Got left a little bit open and dried out and got gummy. I've had bottles fully spill due to, you know, like when I'm using them during a manicure and then I set them to the side and I forget to close them. Well, I had that happen one time and the bottle ended up getting knocked over. So basically the whole bottle leaked out on my desktop. There might still be a big gold spot somewhere on this desktop from that. Yes, when I thought stained glass, this is, I mean, immediately, oops. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Nothing happened. Don't need gloves. I can be careful. It wasn't a close call at all, you guys. Don't worry. When I thought about doing stained glass, which again, I feel like is not like a super Christmassy design, but also it is Christmassy because a lot of people go to church around Christmas. Churches have stained glass, that type of thing. Plus it just seems very ornate and also sort of in the vein like wrapping paper. Not that stained glass and wrapping paper are the same thing. I mean, obviously they're different things, but you know, a beautiful seasonal thing. And I've got quite a bit of nose itch going on here. I apologize. All right, I think we're just about... Let me go in here with a dry Q-tip. Yeah, I think we're just about clean here. I mean, not clean, but I mean, there's only so much I can do here. Gonna go one more time around the threads on the bottle and try not to get too much fuzz left behind from the Q-tip, because you know. And my hope is that I've got it enough that it doesn't like glue itself closed again now. Might have to try opening that again in a little while. But if you can, oh, it's too dark to see. It's still almost full. A very, very negligible amount spilled out. Oh man. I feel like that just like exhausted me. Oh my god, I did get purple on it. Oh my god, you guys, I'm a horrible person. I'm a horrible person. Let me zoom in. We'll fix it. It'll be okay. See that little bit of purple right there? It'll be fine. The trick is, okay, we've got our Q-tip. Don't saturate it with polish remover. It should be damp, not wet. See that? Very, very carefully. Huh? Damp, not wet. I mean, your sesh feet is there also. I know, Barbie. Look at that. It's fine now. A little tiny. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. It was only that much. I knew better. I know I knew better, and you guys knew better, and y'all told me. Patient is stable. Yeah, no, prognosis is good. Prognosis is healthy. It's fine. Look, if I didn't tell you, would you know? Or, well, I didn't have to tell you. You guys witnessed it live because it's live. Everything, everything is live. Finding spilled polishes live. Screwing up our manicures live. We aren't. Shut up, Dr. Crotron. The rest is going to be easy. Knock on wood. Let me not commentator curse myself here. Okay, also, this isn't all the color paints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing 2, but I think I know where they are. Okay. We're going back to we're continuing our search. What were we we're searching for our gel polish. I mean, like, I have my Madame Glam here on the desk, but I was kind of gonna go for, my pink... Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, you know what? Why make things more difficult on myself just because I want to use the other brand for literally no good reason? Literally no good reason. Can you think of a good reason? I can't think of a good reason. Let's just go with Madame Glam. That'll make our life so much easier. I mean, I obviously still need to find that box, but I can do that later. So let's move this and... Oh wait, is this it? No. This is a box of little Zoya swatches and things. Wait, you're in here though. Why are you in here? You guys both should be in... Uh-oh, where'd I put it? In there. Dang it. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, the other 2 color paints are in fact in here. That is a win. I had them pulled out apparently for 4th of July. This whole box is red, white, and blue stuff. So, I wonder wonder, is this... It's an Essie white. We could pull that out. The real challenge in this is going to be finding the two whites to marble together that are white enough to do what I want with the gold and silver, but different enough from each other that I can differentiate. Okay. So, let's clean you off also. Man, that purple really did just about give me a heart attack. I mean, it's only nail polish, but you guys don't understand how much I love this collection. To have just wasted a bottle like that. I mean, some bottles I would see spilled and be like, oh, you know, it's wasteful and I feel kind of bad and whatever. I would literally be so sad to have one of my color paints spilled. Please get my shit together. You're gonna be waiting for a while, Jackie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's gonna be at least another 6 months or so. Wouldn't that be nice to have all my shit together by my 1-year streamiversary? Which one polish would the worst nail polish of all time? I mean, it's kind of a tough question. It's almost as tough to pick like absolute worst as absolute best. Hi, Mino. Like, what would make a worst polish? Like, not just a color that I don't like, because somebody else might like that polish. I won't say it's the worst of all time, but one that was pretty bad was Essie's, and apparently, because I don't have the original or the re-release, Essie's attempt at re-releasing Starry Starry Night. Because apparently they completely blew it. How it spreads, applies, everything. I mean, I don't know. Look, okay, I'll freely admit, I probably haven't worn more than half of the collection, more than half of the polishes in my collection. I probably have, I mean, of the ones that I have used, most of them I probably haven't water marbled with. I mean, there are some that apply super gross. I don't know. It's an interesting question. Feel free to chime in, Chad, if you have your own. Oh, you're not a sinful fan. And I'm just sitting here thinking, once I finish streaming, I'm going to Walgreens and I'm looking for my clearance sinfuls. Because I heard they're not going to be carrying them anymore. We're going to swatch out a couple spots of white for a couple different kinds of chrome. And this is Madame Glam Gel. How many spots we want to do here? Maybe 6? I only have 5, but we might find like one more. Or decide to retest something. Just trying to make these coats like not... Oops, those kind of went together. Not super thick. Even though it's not on my nail. I mean, for curing purposes, it should be on the thinner side. And how long do you want to be cured for? Uh-oh, I gotta look at your super fine print on the back. That's right. Get out the reading glasses, ladies and gentlemen. 30 seconds. Alright. We've got our... sometimes it seems like the color flashes just a little bit as it reflects off my hand, but we have our LED light right here. It looks, if I recall, it looks like radioactive on cam. Yeah, it's not really like this, you guys. I find that so hilarious, though. I don't know why the camera shows it like that. I'm not sure, Mino. I've never tried an additional base coat on top of the Unt. And I generally stay away from hardening stuff. For a base coat, I'm more likely to go, other than with a peel off, I'm more likely to go with something that gives a sticky. Because I feel like if my nails are too hard, they're actually more likely to break. I want them to be able to flex, like if I knock them into something. Okay. Smooth these out just a little bit more. See, that's one thing though. I do feel like the Madame Glam white is not as opaque of a white as... Of course, I can do the testing with the Madame Glam, and then I can do the manicure with the pink shellac. There's no reason I can't do that. We'll make that the plan. Tentatively. Essie Belugaria? What a weird name. Pineapples have peelings too. Some of them are thin. They have a really nice black though. Of course, I think kind of because they're cheaper, they might not have the best quality control. You can share your collection. Yes, Dr. Crotron. Trying to get that best mod slot again with the Discord. Yeah, there's a nail polish channel in my Discord, which I'm thinking about renaming, but I haven't decided quite what I want to rename it to. But don't be alarmed if suddenly it's not Nail Picks. I just feel like Nail Picks doesn't really encompass everything that people share in there. I mean, your nails don't have to be painted to post them there. You can post naked nails. The polish doesn't have to be on nails to post there. You can post hauls or collections or, you know, sales. I think it's cool when everybody shares sales that are currently going on so nobody misses out if they're interested in making a haul. But might rename it to something like All Things Nails and Polish, but that seems kind of long. So these are the thoughts going through my head. Oh, texture polishes. Texture's an interesting thing. Sometimes it's done well and sometimes it's done like really weird. Yeah, definitely, Kitty. You guys have... So, like, the way it works in Discord is, like, I can give different permissions for the different channels. And, like, the top two, the stuff from Colette, the announcements, and the FAQ, only I can post there. I'm not sure if you guys even can react there, because I don't get reactions on my announcements usually, but I thought I had turned on at least reactions. And then the other section is kind of... I forget what I called it. Stuff from everybody else. And it's definitely for just like hanging out or chatting or sharing stuff. A lot of nail polish talk going on. A lot of animal pictures. If you have cute animals, please let us see them in the animals channel. Beanie makes appearances in there, as well as Clark, who's my puppy. And yeah. It's a little community... Little place for community hangout when I'm not streaming, or for like now when you want to share. Is this also 30? 30. It seems so short. Yeah, it's cool. I really like Discord, and I probably wouldn't have known about Discord if it wasn't for Twitch. Stuff and shit. You look suspicious. I'm gonna turn into that old lady that just like watches out my window for suspicious goings on. Yeah, the Madame Glam, like, even after it's cured, it doesn't feel wet, but it doesn't feel hard. It feels almost rubbery. Like, even though it says 30 seconds, like, I wonder if it is, like, under-cured almost. We'll see how these pigments apply. And I'm not getting a mask out. Dr. Crotron, don't yell at me. I'm only doing a couple little swatches. I would put a mask on for a manicure, and I'm gonna try and really be mindful here. So oh yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of servers for different games, or I mean, I think probably most people that stream on Twitch also have a Discord. So you don't need much pigment, like we always talk about. I mean, I'm just going to try and be so delicate. And gentle and slow, so that we're not getting it all up in the air. And it's okay that I don't have a mask on, because I'm not breathing in it. So this is Crater. This is a Madame Glam pigment. And it's a real nice, oh, that's showing up great on camera. It's a really nice soft gold over white. If you apply this over black, it's got a completely different personality. And it's cool that way too. But this soft gold is what I'm really going for. Put a mask on Bean. He's got his nose covered up. Look at him. He's all good. It's all good. It's not flying around anyway, I promise you. Look, I'm super paranoid lately about medical things, so if I felt like I had a chance of breathing it in, I promise I would put on a mask. Yeah, and I used to think that there was not a downside to over-curing, but somebody told me that it can cause shrinking. So I try to be mindful. Only to do it if I feel like there's actually like a reason to do it, not just like a hunch. Like when I do the nail foil strips with gel, that's an occasion where you might want to cure it a little longer than it says, because the nail foils are on top of the gel, so that's inhibiting the light from getting to it and curing it properly. He was just a gray lump when I started. He turned around so you guys could see him. Okay, this is one of my original silver pigments. I'm actually just going to take some from the lid here. I'm like completely off camera. I'm going to take some from the lid here because I only need a little. This is from Ocean Nail Supply. And I can't remember if 2 or if 3 is the more reflective of the... I mean, you see, this is mirror finish chrome. This is not your chrome polish that is kind of smooth and shiny. This is... You can see your freaking reflection chrome. Okay, there's 2. And I'm always I just try to be so slow and patient with these. Because I can see, I mean, like, tipping over a bottle of polish is one thing. Like I said, you have time to react when you tip over a bottle of polish. It's not instantly going to flow out. If you tip over a little canister of pigment, I'm pretty sure you're going to have a problem. What was that, little boy? Was that a little snore? This stuff is so fine. I can only freaking imagine what a mess this would be to tip over. Oh yeah, I think this is the finest of the 2 from Ocean. And it might be, I need to be careful here. I need to be careful to use the actual spongy part of this applicator. And they're not all the pigments are going to be created equal. Like, I should have left the other one out so that you guys could kind of compare, because I think it's going to be hard to tell on camera. Even, let's zoom in a bit. I think you can see that there's especially almost when I get it off of the glare, I think you guys can see a difference. That this one is a smoother a smoother mirror finish. Let me actually open up the other one again and show you so you can compare like on the lids. So you can kind of see this is like a really fine silver, whereas this one is more textured. Just looking at how they present on the lid, you can see the difference. So one is slightly mirrorier, chromier. That's easier. Chromier than the other, yeah. And this is Ocean number 3. And this also came with one, it was number 1, that actually is not a pigment at all. It's just a freaking glitter. Okay, so should I make notes here? And then these are, oh, these are Elite 99, not Nicole Diary. And then I got these. These were cheap ones, but 24/7 Christmas radio player out of Seattle. King KM, cool. So these came in like a set of, I don't know, 8 or 9 or something. I'm not sure if I've even properly tested them to confirm they are pigments. Because this set did come with one that I thought was a pigment, and it turned out, no, I'm a glitter, and I don't want to buff into things like a pigment. Okay. This one looks, I mean, just comparatively, darker. It came with these stupid, like, not very spongy makeup applicators, but for testing, I'll use it. Oh, it's much yellower. Much. This is like Ghetto Fabulous in pigment form, you guys. Yeah, much warmer. Well, somewhat warmer. I think it was showing up more yellow when I very first started buffing it on, but even there you can see, it's darker. Yeah, and I can't wait to see you use some of these on a Gundam, Dr. Crotron. I bet you guys have something similar for doing chromey chrome. Oh, King FM. I see. Oops, go in there. These are, yeah, these are Elite 99. The other ones, these two are Ocean, and this top one is Madame Glam. I'll see if I can, after I swatch the silver one, I'll see if I can go back in my orders and see the set that I ordered, because it also came with, oh, you're just broken off there. It also came with some duochrome ones, and they have a good holo too. I don't think I tried the holo that came in the set, but the reason I bought this set is because theirs was the first holo pigment that I picked up. Okay, now let's see how this cheap chrome compares to the expensive chrome. Like, trying not to get too much, but I want enough to at least cover this little swatch. It's not bad. I think it's closer to the one that it's next to, rather than the super chromiest one at the bottom. I know they're all hard to see on camera. I love this camera until I don't love it. My webcam. Like, it's a pretty decent webcam. But then it's like, oh my god, you're not properly showing the texture here. This needs to be fully closed, thank you. And because I like little baggies with extra little notes, those two live in the same little baggie because they're the same brand. And I still managed to get pigment on my fingers. Oh, I forgot to stick this away. Dang it. Dang nabbit. Yeah, so Elite 99 is I got on Amazon. Madame Glam does not seem to sell much on Amazon. I got directly from their site. And Ocean is Ocean Nail Supply. I also got that directly from their site. Yeah, hi Snoopy. Yeah, we've got, well, that one didn't count because I haven't found a sixth one to swatch out yet. I'm not sure which of the golds I like better. I like the very subtle gold and the slightly yellower gold. I do think the silvers are all very, very similar. I think I would want to go with the most reflective one, though, which is the Ocean number 3. Maybe the Ocean number 3 and the slightly bolder yellow. Do I have anything else that I want to test for this? I mean, not really. Well, ooh, who is, hello Kitty. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime subscription. Yay, thank you. Enjoy your, okay, so the story, anybody that hasn't heard the story of my subscriber badges, I wanted them to look like water marble bullseyes. And I think I succeeded in that. And as soon as they went live, I think the first one to say it was Jerry, they became known as Barney Nipples. So enjoy your Barney Nipple, Kitty. They also Barney Pimples, but I think that's kind of gross. So, thank you so much. Yay. Okay, I was thinking about doing the unicorn powder, but I know what that looks like, and I don't think that really would go. I think if I wasn't doing silver and gold, another combination that would look really cool is unicorn powder and hollow. Yes, and enjoy the bean moat. Oh, yes. Show them. Oh, my goodness. We could see your white spot, buddy. We could see your white spot in your most private area, Beans. He says, oh, it's okay. He's so adorbs. That's the little secret white spot I told you guys about, though. You don't usually get to see it unless he's sprawled like this. All these green polishes are... Do I have one more extra bin? I thought that I do. Here we go. Let's give Beanie some room. What do you guys think? Not that he really seems to mind, but let's... He's like not even budging. Just take it as your due. I know. As the human, it's my job to make you as comfortable as possible. There you go, buddy. Oh, hey, Water. We were just moving some nail polish to make Beanie a little bit more comfortable. I don't know if he noticed or not. I mean, he didn't move a muscle. He's in very, very sleepy bean mode. Oh my goodness, I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. I had to touch you. You're so soft. So soft and handsome. The sleepy slow blink. Yeah. You sleepy, sleepy boy, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. So, I think I want to go with number 3 and with the Elite 99 Gold. And then the background will be white. And I think, like I said, I kind of would like to find my pink shellac white because I felt like it was more opaque than the Madame Glam, but I'm not going to stress over it. We'll stick these here. You're number 3. You can go in here. And you are number 2, and you can get put away again. Okay. See, and then we just have this little card. And this held up so much better, by the way, you guys, than that time we attempted to swatch on paper with gel polish. Because as soon as it cured, it started... It got all tight and curly. It was difficult to then do the pigment swatches on. And I'm very glad that I just pulled that out instead. Headbutts of love water. That's what we call them. Beanie likes to do that too. Sometimes when he's a little bit more... oh my goodness, did I say your name, Beanie? He'll come insert himself upon my lap. Like no invitation required. So, okay. I kind of want to... What is today? Is today the 11th? Today's the 13th. What the hell am I thinking it's the 11th? The time, you guys, is slipping away. Slipping. Okay. I have a couple notes here. Let's just... These will be day 11 and 12. Stained glass. So I had these notes. No. Let me 2. Oh, completely off screen. Okay, so each number represents a color. I was trying to figure out how I could use multiple colors on each nail and still have an even distribution of the amount of colors, if that makes sense. Oh, thank you, water. I used to try and really like artificially, you know, like I remember going through a phase as a kid where like I really tried to like write my E's neatly like that. And is this eraser any good? I don't know why I felt the need to actually demonstrate that in my polished sketchbook. Eventually I was just like, you know what, whatever. And it's kind of developed from there. I try to at least write neatly, because having worked in like HR and those type of things, I know like how important handwriting is. There's nothing worse than getting a form and you can't read a damn thing on it. Except possibly finding a note in your own handwriting and not being able to read it. If that has happened to you, you need to work on your handwriting. So, the color paints, which, man, we had our heart attack moment with the color paints earlier when we pulled them out and the purple was leaking. But it's all okay now. The color paints are... I'm going to be moving this back and forth, aren't I? A series of 8 OPI colors. And, is that right? Yeah. So we've got Roy G. Biv +1. We've got 8 colors. We've got red, pink, orange, yellow. Yellow's kind of empty, actually. Green, turquoise, indigo, and purple. We're going to be using all these. And we're going to be using silver canvas as the background, which is also part of the collection. So this is a very odd 9-piece collection. I mean, I think most of you guys will agree. Nail polish companies usually they do 6, 12, maybe sometimes they'll do like 10, but to have a collection of just 9, I think is kind of odd. I'm not mad at them because I love this collection, but it was it was kind of odd, and I still think it is. School for HRM. I want to say handwriting something, but I know that writing does not start with an R. I don't know what that is. Handwriting management. Wait a minute. Writing isn't with the R. Hey, Stephanie. We are, we're partway into our testing. And, we've already tested a couple chromes. I'm just seeing when these are off to the side, too. I'm kind of getting a different look at them. I wonder if I can show that on camera. There. You see how this silver really looks more opaque than the other two when you get it at that angle? And also how this gold is a little bit more solid and opaque at that angle. I mean, when you look at them straight on, they're all just, you know, shiny and beautiful. But sometimes at the angle, it's kind of like looking at the holographic, like the reciprocal gradient and the water marble in the overcast versus in direct lighting or in a flash. You get to kind of see the underlying stuff, and that kind of reinforces my decision. They're going to be the nicest at all angles when they're on my nails. I do think like these, if you're applying chrome over like a color, I kind of think the ones where you can see they're more disperse, you're going to see more of the color come through. But you can do any chrome over a color. Human resources management. Yes, that thing we were just talking about. I'm sorry. That's one of my rules with streaming, though. If I don't understand what somebody says, whether it's because it's literally something I don't know or because it's a brain fart, like, just admit it. Don't try to, like, play it off, because that'll just, I'm positive, would come back to bite me. Like, I'll just admit it. If it makes me look dumb sometimes, I'm gonna just have to look dumb sometimes. You're gonna have dumb moments on a live stream. It's inevitable. Anybody thinking about live streaming, you just are gonna have to come to terms with that. And hopefully it doesn't detract. I mean, it's still fun. Whoa. What was that? We've got shifting polish, you guys. Last thing I want is like an avalanche. Which, I mean, it could happen. My room is so junky right now. You guys just get to see this little... My closet looks fairly organized. Yeah, the thing is, and I'm considering that. My thing is, I wonder what the gold is going to look like over a gray. Because the gold... Do I have a... Yeah, I do. This is... Sometimes these swatches get kind of weird over time if they're not top-coated, and I don't think this one is. This is that Madame Glam Gold over black. This is why I don't want to use a black. So I don't know where in between there a gray would be as far as the tones. And again, this is the Madame Glam over white. I mean, it's a completely different thing going on. So I don't want to, you know, like we've been doing, these are water marbles inspired by the manicure. I don't want the water marble to look too different to the nail art. Yeah, life is not scripted. If you try to script it, then it's probably going to be even less scripted as your script fails. Okay, so I am noticing, because I did kind of half-ass it, and even though I did wrap the tips, we're going to have probably a pretty good peel on this, because, oh my god, I got another spot with purple on me. I'm sorry. When did that even happen? Okay, it's fixed. I can see little places where it's if I were going to wear this for longer than a couple days, I would need to be more careful than I was around these tips and the corners. Because that's where I can see and feel It's kind of hard to show on camera. Like, I can already see where my edges are. Like, we've had a couple days where it's been really hard to find the edges. But this, I'm pretty sure, is going to pop off pretty nicely. ETA for this evening stream is around 8. Depends on, you know, dinner time and stuff. Definitely want to eat before I stream. And we'll be working on that. If you guys want to come hang out with me again. So, I figure if I'm using... Where did these go? Stuck them back in here. So, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it with these. Oh, these are so hard to see. Given the length of my nails. But with these, I think I will be able to cut them in half this way. And just use half of a decal on each nail. And then to keep them consistent through the hands, you know, cut this row. All these ones would be for one side of the hand, and this one would be for the other side. So the hands would not match each other, but they would match within the hand. Anyway, so we've got a good amount of little shards. So my question was, well, do I want to do 2 colors per nail? Do I want to, in fact, maybe I should do, if I only did 2 colors per nail, but I also do I want the colors like kind of blending from one nail to the next? Like if I do 3 or 4 colors per nail, do I want one of those colors to start the next nail's color scheme also? 8 central. So for me right now, it's 3:18. So in about 5 hours from right now. I've already been going for an hour. We need to step it up, you guys. So what if I did like if I did a 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, no, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. Like if I did 2, I wouldn't even be able to get it to all 8 colors unless I did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it would be 1, 2. Only 2 of the colors would be repeated. If we did like 3 colors per nail, it would either be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would almost get all the colors on there twice. Or you could do 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 1. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you guys are even at all following along with my number mumbling. But yeah, apparently my first thought was the way to get them all on there twice. Yeah, I'm in Central Time Zone. I'm in Minnesota. So if we did it like that, it would be like... I shouldn't have made this line so aggressive. I don't want you there. So, do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, or would this actually accomplish? Some colors would end up more than twice because I'm having them on more than 2 nails, but I would go through the entire cycle twice. DIY Sudoku. See, the trick would be maybe the colors that are on the ends, quote unquote. Oh, I've got fuzz. My cleaned off purple bottle has fuzz, you guys. Can I just... I'm gonna go after this with my brush to try and get rid of some of these fuzzies, because that's not cool. The purple bottle is the bottle that we found leaking, you guys. Another it had leaked enough that another nail polish bottle was actually glued to it with purple polish. But it was not a disaster. We fixed it. It wasn't a huge leak. You guys see those? Oh, I'm not on camera. What do you know? Shocker. Shocker of the year. Colette's not on camera. There. So I'm glad there's purple left to use. I think, though, the ones that are, like, repeating at the top and bottom, I'd want to make those smaller sections. And so the idea would be, and I considered sponging for this. Like sponging on top of the decals, or the vinyls, rather. See, and the pink and the red are actually quite similar. Do I want to cut out the pink and the red? That would change my whole plan. Okay. Almost done with my paint by blob numbers here. Well, there are, I guess it is kind of paint by numbers because I did numbers at the top, but now it's paint by blob because I'm just like dabbing them on. Yeah, cat hair definitely. Beanie hair completely screwed a water marble the other day. So they wouldn't be going on the nail like that, but they would be going, where's my good angle where I can catch the facets here? So picture, where's the orange stick? Need a pointer tool. You know, 1 or 2 of these yellow, and then 2 or 3 of these orange, and then 2 or 3 of them red, and then, you know what I'm saying? So multiple colors of each little thing on each nail, and then it goes across your whole manicure. So then the water marble would be these same colors on these same nails, but it would be in a water marble. Am I making this too complicated? The answer is yes. But am I making this... Maybe the answer is not, am I making it too complicated? Because the answer is always yes. Should I make it less complicated? Which I kind of feel like the answer is maybe no. The only thing I'm reconsidering partly is whether I want to have both the pink and the red in there. Like on camera, you're barely seeing any difference. If I took one out, would I want to take out the red or would I want to take out the pink? I kind of feel like I'd want to take out the red. No, yeah, these, like the full nail vinyls from What's Up are 3x4, so there's 12 on a sheet. And the way I kind of look at that is you could do a full manicure with 10 and then another manicure with like 2 accent nails. That's one of the reasons, though, that I was really looking at how long my nails are right now, and I think I can get away with cutting these in half. So that would double them for me. So to do a full manicure, I'd only need 5, and then cut each of those into 2. This is also true, Jackie, but we've got artistic license. Remember, we've got our artistic license. I mean, the pink isn't like Barbie pink. I'm just not. Yeah, the red also. So the colors too. What is the pink called? Pink is Pink Perspective, right? No, it's Pen and Pink. Pen and Pink and Magenta Muse. I don't know what color most people think of magenta, but I don't think of magenta as being like stop sign red. So if we took out the pink, then we've only got 7 colors. So it would be like, if we still wanted to do, well, let's see, if we wanted to do 3 colors per nail, it would either be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, which is almost like not a bad pattern. Or, well, it's not a bad pattern. Or it would go 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, which is like 1.5 through ish. No, wait, 2.5? I don't know. You're ending up in the middle. Or if we did 4 per nail, it would either be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's pretty close. Or if we have overlapping, I'm using that word very, very loosely for the colors that are repeated at the top and the bottom of various shit, what is it when they're next to each other? Perpendicular? No. Parallel? No. Adjacent nails. Or we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 1, 2. I guess I think part of the reason I kind of wanted to use all the colors is because that it ended up evenly, but in actually swatching it out, I realized that it's not even. So I feel like it would take too much looking, I almost said math, but this isn't exactly math, but like you see what I'm saying, right? So yellow's on here 3 times. The indigo is on here 3 times, but the turquoise is only on here twice. Green is on here 3 times, but purple's only on here twice. Orange is only on here twice. Red is 3 times, and pink is 2. So it's not as... But if I were to make, you know, this like a half-sized thing every time that it was repeated on a top and a bottom area, I'm making this too complicated. I'm making this way too complicated. Let's, I think we're going to go this way. Let's see how this looks. So we'll leave the pink out. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 3. No, wait. Dang it. No, that's wrong. Skip that. I did it wrong. We're doing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 1, 2. I should have made those a little thinner. Can I do that with, like, do I have a little brush here? Can we spread you guys out a little bit? Just because, like, some of them, these are jellies, but if you get them super thick or opaque, they actually don't look like jellies. I think this is actually more balanced than the one above because I think we've got each color on here 3 times. Am I right? So we've got the green, 2, 3, yeah. And then we've got the indigo. Okay, so everything except for the turquoise is on here twice. There, that makes it easier to see. I mean, that's more like what they're going to be looking like on the So everything except for the turquoise is on here twice. 3 times. I can count. I promise I can count. Yes, I am, says Jackie. I don't know what I am. I'm sure I said I'm something and you said I am, and now it's like 3 minutes later and I'm like, what? And we're working on how we want to lay out the colors in our stained glass design. Each of these lines represents a finger, and these numbers up here in the corner represent colors and layout orders. Now I was trying to figure out how to get them so that we had the most even representation of colors, and I think this might be it. Hey, B-Babe. Yeah, I know what you mean. The reason I kind of went with this is because I thought that it would translate well to a water marble, because having done a rainbow water marble with these before, it's really tricky to get all the colors on one nail. So I was like, well, what if I just did particular colors on a nail? Do I want to sacrifice one of these vinyls? I could draw my own little fake vinyl. I mean, it's kind of like you're going to have, like, let's just... These aren't very representative, but they'll work, I think. They're getting less and less like each other, aren't they? Or I could even just vary it by staggering where I'm starting the design. Jackie, you know what I mean? Yes, this is live, B-Babe. You can, and anybody that has trouble figuring it out, like when you look at the top at the URL, it should just be Twitch TV/CletMSLP. If you have like /videos and then like a bunch of numbers, then that's gonna be a VOD. And you can also see it should be a little, well, it'll be up in this corner, I guess, probably like right about here, little live symbol. Yeah, making things too difficult. Love my designs. Thank you, B-Babe. Yeah, and we're going to be doing probably a little bit of water marble testing in just a minute here, but not too much. Because I know these marble, the only question is what do I want to stick them together? I mean, like, if I shifted these just one, like if I started on orange instead of starting on red, I'm trying to like visualize how that would change the stagger. Plus, too, they're going to be, even these that I kind of smooshed out with the, plus, you know, the white notebook is always a little bit of a trick. You know what I should have done? Okay, ignore those that I drew. I should have put down some of the silver canvas. That will give us a real idea of how this is going to look. You see, this is like a very smooth silver chromey polish. Not as chromy as the pigments, of course, because those are on another level. And I have polishes that are similar to this, of course, but why would I not use the collection polish when I'm working on the collection? Okay, I'm about to make this way, way more complicated than it needs to be. Let's actually, this is still clean. Let's save this one for the tutorial and use this dirty lid here as my palette. Are you guys dry? No. Well, I hope that doesn't stick. Oops. Let's, this side is the cleanest. Okay. No, I need to be able to see that. What if I stuck this, like, over here with this underneath of it? There we go. It's a ghetto solution, you guys. let's get out an actual nail art brush. Just like something small. We're gonna need something small enough to fill in these little tiny small. I bet this one would be nice. We'll stick this back in here. Oops! Oh no! Oh, you guys, the little plastic tubes are going everywhere. Stupid little plastic tubes. Oh well. I got a brush out. It's this shape of a brush. I think that should probably be good for a little tiny. And I'm not sure too. I mean, this is going to be a thing where I need to either be positive that the vinyls are pressed flat or only use the vinyls to guide me and not count on them to keep it from bleeding. Hey, yo. Probably I adopted him, so I don't know his whole history, but he seems to have a lot of Russian blue traits and definitely has the Russian blue looks. So I'm just going to get a little bit of the red out here. And let's draw some fake stained glass. So, just to actually, like I said, get an idea how this will look. That still seems like too much. I need to really get a very small amount of polish on the brush. And maybe this brush is not as good for this as I thought. Maybe I do want to use a tiny piece of sponge. What would that be like? What if I, And this is just for, well, is this just for testing? And then it would be on this nail. And do I want to try and go straight or at an angle? And then it would show up on this nail. I feel like it's hard to get a really nice thin coat with a brush. Ziggy, what a cute name. Wyatt, Ness, and Merida. Yeah, I would say probably Ness. I mean, I would test it, but I would say probably Ness. Oh, congrats, Jackie. It's always, I mean, it's I don't want to compare it exactly to having a baby because I know, babies are humans or whatever, but you're adding a member to your family. And that's a huge thing. So then we'd have some orange. The orange would also come through here. These are coming out a little darker than I really wanted them to come out, honestly. I'm not sure how I feel about that. How am I going to make sure that I'm really getting not heavy-handed when I'm doing this as a manicure? And again, the sponge is just for testing here and to try to get a thin coat and a kind of color accurate look, but it's making me think about things too. Okay. And then I guess the other one would be here. Alright, let me shave off another piece of sponge for my experimenting here. Uh-oh, sun's coming in to brighten my eye up. Yeah, I can't wait to see pictures, Jackie. Yeah, the reason I like the silver dock is it does add a sheen, like underneath. Like I'll pull up another manicure using these in a minute here, so you guys can kind of get a look. In fact, maybe I'll do that right after the green. Let's see. Where am I looking here? Hello, windows that I cannot completely see. Let's look in here. Let's move this. It's probably pre this style of thumbnail. No, is it pre this style of thumbnail also? Apparently. Okay, give me one more second here, you guys. What would be the easiest way to show you this? Okay, this will be easy if I can find it quickly, which hopefully I can. Even though it's a while ago, I know exactly when it was because it was a vacation manicure. So it was like at the end of September, early October, a couple years ago. Gosh, how many years ago was that? Was that Chicago or was that a California trip? Okay, I think yes. Let's so you guys can see, like in all these swatches and like right here, how dark this purple is. This is a water marble that I did with the purple. Check that out to see what a proper thin layer of the color can be. And I mean, actually a pattern very much like that might work out awesomely for this. Of course, you know, looking at that and then considering my stained glass, I'm just realizing here, you guys, that stained glass is not usually leaded with bright silver. So, do I want to do a black base and then do the stencil and then do the silver with the stencil? And then just kind of like either keep the stencil on and then do the colors, or take the stencil off and kind of lead light it? I also wondered too if I thinned these down with a little bit of polish thinner, if it would make it a little bit easier to do a thin coat. I mean, they're not overly thick, but I feel like they don't... Oh gosh, this is... Wait, gray base and spun. Okay, I did read that. Yeah, Jackie. That's how it kind of was when Dude died. You know, it's kind of like you're not ready right away, but it gets weird really quick not having a dog around. But you can't rush it. It's going to be different for everybody. Plus, it's not just like run out and get a dog. I mean, I feel like Clark was waiting for us and made for us, and when we went several times and we didn't find any puppies, it's because we were waiting, our hearts were waiting for Clark. Clark is such a not perfect. Clark is such a wonderful member of this family. He's a puppy. He's not perfect. Oh, a husky mix. That's got to be so cute. Yeah, I think that's true, Jackie. Because like they're gonna be more on the same level. When we brought Clark home, he weighed the same amount as Beanie, so they were like on an equal footing. And I think that helps. And I mean, I've told my stories before of introducing animals. I'm a big fan of letting them get each other's scent beforehand, and you know, you gotta take things at their pace. Yeah, black at the end to outline is a thought too. I was really thinking silver base, vinyl, color, we're done. But looking at this, like that's not what we want. Oops. That didn't go exactly as planned. He is. He is a very clean boy. He grooms himself often. You nice clean boy, Beanie? You getting all that fur all clean? Hopefully not too much. Don't give yourself a hairball. Do you need to be brushed? Do we need a Beanie brushing interlude, you guys? Yeah. It's Beanie's brush. Yeah. Yeah. Help you with some of this fur here so we don't get hairballs. Oh, is this so nice? Yeah. Oh, so nice. Right in the face, huh? Brush those cheeks and this neck area. Get right in there. Yeah, what a good boy. Oh, Beanie, so good. So handsome. So handsome. Oh, yeah, we brush right on the top of the head here. Oh, yeah. All right. That's all of the Beanie brushing interlude for today. I'm sorry, was that not enough? Yeah, I know that's tough, babe. And it's always different, and you always know it's coming eventually when you have a pet, and that's, you know, even when it's not a surprise, it's tough. But if it's a surprise, it's particularly tough too. Yes, this is true, Karen. So like if we let's just get out a little bit of black here and experiment on this one that's done-ish. You guys want to be a little closer? And we'll just, oops, let's clean you off. Getting residue on you already, little brush. Let's pretend paint some black leading in here. Oh, this is a horrible bottle of black Onyx. Or is it this brush that makes it paint so weird? I don't know if I like this brush as much as I thought I did. Maybe I need something that's more like a liner brush. You guys see how it's like the point makes it hard to just... I don't like this brush as much as I thought I would. Oh well, it's fine for testing. I feel like the colors almost actually pop more with a little bit of black around them than they do with the silver around them. Need more black. You know, this is one that I thought I didn't need to do much testing for. And I've already done more testing for it than I thought I would need. And I thought I would love it. And I'm actually not completely super loving how the testing is turning out. But I think we're on our way to making it better. I mean, also, if I was going to go non-traditional with the stained glass, I mean, the question comes up of hollow. I mean, of course it does. That one I linked just a minute ago, that had silver and hollow as the base. You can see a little tiny shimmer of the purple, or of the hollow through the purple. You guys see what I mean about the colors being a little bit more, coming across a little brighter when they're outlined by black, though? I mean, it wouldn't be that chunky of an outline. My ham-handed tracing outlining. Yeah, no, I'm not unwilling to sacrifice the vinyl for science, but I want to make sure that it's like actually what I want to do. I don't want to sacrifice like 5 vinyls for science. The one I use for cleanup is actually this one. And it's from Michaels. If you look below my video, like if you're on PC, I'm not sure if it even shows up if you're on mobile, but below the video there's a couple sections, and one of them has a link to my nail polish essentials. It has a link to this exact brush on Amazon, but it's basically what is this considered, a shader brush, this royal gold, and I like the little slightly cushy grip. This one is getting a little bit frayed at the edges. Not much though. It still has pretty much of a chisel, and it's sturdy enough that I can use it to really get in there. I don't want to quite say aggressively, but almost aggressively around the cuticles and the edges. Let's finish these couple little stampy swatches while I think about things, and then I might let this marinate in my brain and try to pull a couple whites for the marble polish, the white on white marble polish testing, because that definitely is going to be a thing that we need to figure out properly. I really like the turquoise too. The green in this is not one of my favorites, and I love the turquoise, and I kind of wish that there was more of the turquoise. So maybe I would want to stagger how I have these on here, so that there was more of the turquoise and less of the green. Could be a thing. The indigo can be, oop, almost dropped that right on my board, on my notebook, sketchbook. The indigo can be pretty dark too. But like I said, the thinner the coat is, the more you're going to be able to see the color. But I want it to be like thin, even coats. Hopefully. Oop, and don't you... I'm trying to like somewhat keep my new brushes from being completely janky, but I don't know how long it's going to last. It's so hard, you guys. I'm so messy. Like, I set it down, and before I know it, there's like something messy set down next to it, and it's also messy. Yeah, even especially on this, like the thin stamps, the red does look very, very pink. I think removing the pink was a good call. Yeah, I think I would want more turquoise. I mean, the other option would be like not using all, well, we're already not using all, but not using 7 of the colors. Would be like narrowing down and really picking a couple favorite colors, and then just doing more of a jumbled, not trying to keep it in gradient order like this, what do I want to call this, like a rolling gradient. I mean, this gradient to this gradient to this gradient. We could just have all separate little shapes on each nail. I mean, if I were going to do that, I want Australia, so you guys probably don't have Michaels. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you might have a store that has the same sort of brands, but yeah, you might have not the same brands. But if you have an art supply store, I'd say just go in there, and usually they'll have like the brushes out, and you can just kind of like do a fake cleanup, just see how it feels in your hand, and like how you would use it for cleaning up. I'm leaning more and more toward not using all the colors. I'm not sure though. We've got a couple days to think about that. Let's... Whoa. let's think about that for a little bit, and let's see if I can find some polishes to test for this white on white water marble. A dark gray might work. You know what would really work good, and I'm not doing it. It's that damn gunmetal chrome. I mean, that would look like, you know, leading. Like pewtery. But we're not doing multiple days with pigments. Tempting as that is, and that probably would really make it pop out and be awesome. I mean, the other thing would be to completely switch it up and go in a different direction. But I don't know what direction that would be. Candy, I suppose. We could do, gosh, I'm kind of I don't hate this, but it's different enough from what I had in my mind, and I'm displeased enough that I am considering changing it to something completely different. All right, Musical. See you later. Okay, let's look for whites. Because I'm thinking the other thing that would obviously to me, would possibly work would be to go in a candy direction, and that like lends itself immediately to a water marble. Yeah, but I don't know what I want to sacrifice the stencil on. Do I want to sacrifice? Of course, I could do multiple things. I could do different sections. I could do part of it black and part of it silver. Okay. Before I completely close the notebook, we're going to prepare to sacrifice a stencil here. We're going to paint this and let it dry, because obviously if we're going to test stencil, it needs to be dry. And the other half will be silver. And then you can sit over here to dry. So when I was thinking about how to go about with this white on white water marble, the first two that came to mind. Oh, now there's an idea. If I can't get it to, if I can't get them to water marble together, I could do an off-white base and then a white and clear marble. The problem with that idea is whether or not I can find both of them. Because Snow White isn't in there. Only Purity is in there. So where's Snow White? Snow White is in one of these. Snow White is in one of these shoe boxes. Oh. My disorganization, you guys, is haunting me. What else do we have here? We've got OPI white, which is just as white. We've got a Essie white. I need a white and an off-white. That's what I'm looking for. What is this? Another bottle of OPI white. These should probably be combined. They're both almost empty. Oh, I bet it's not going to be in here. I bet it's not going to be in here. Nope. Where else would it be? I don't think it's in here. I do know this marbles. I know, whoops. I just had a thought of two that might work. See, this is also almost exactly the same white. They just all look white on camera. And I don't need them to be vastly different. I don't want them to be vastly different. But I think, whoa, okay. It didn't spill. Everything's fine. Okay. We're going into the bookcase, you guys. Which is a journey past other things. Because in the bookcase is, I hope, what I'm looking for. Not that. Yes. No. Crap. No, that's not gonna work. Here's another white. Okay, let's look in here also. Here we go. Score. Score, y'all. And this too, this is good because I know this marbles. I present to you my boyfriend scales walls. You can see it's a very, very, very light gray. I think that's perfect. I think it's light enough that it would not turn the gold a weird color. We maybe can test that. And what else did I pull out? I pulled out a couple other whites that I found. I found a sesh. Whoa! Whoa! Don't hold your bottles by the neck when you shake them. Cause this happens and it goes flying and it gives you a heart attack. Whew. God. How many times have I done that on stream? And I still haven't learned my lesson. Oh my God. Oops, God. And the camera's just getting hit and shaken. Oh. Okay, so we've got a couple different whites to go with here, but I think the real winner would be my boyfriend scales walls. I think I'm going to try and combine these two bottles of Alpine White. And I think we're going to try and test Alpine White and my boyfriend scales walls. Which of these is most empty? Probably this one. These are both Alpine Snow, right? Yeah. I worry sometimes about mixing the formulas because... Let me close these again so I can actually show you. These are possibly two different formulas. When you see different color OPI labels, it's just kind of hard to see on screen. This text is in green. This text is in black. Really, really old OPIs, like good full chemicals OPIs, are called black labels. Some of those actually have, I wish I had a really old one, like the label is black and the text is white, Then they went to white labels with black text. Then they went to white labels with green text. Then they went back to white labels with black text. And I think they could all signify formula changes. I'm not sure, but these two bottles are going together. And we're just going to have to cross our fingers that that's okay. I lost track of which one was the more empty one, but I think it was that one. Yeah. So I'm just going to pour them. Hello, come on. Here we go. And then just kind of like that. Balance. We're just gonna leave that for a minute. I hope this works, because if this works, that will take a huge weight off my shoulders. Let me just get some water. Try not to step too heavily so that those bottles don't fall over. And I do imagine this is going to be super hard to see on camera. But hopefully it'll be okay. You done here? Just about. Call that a day. We've got an empty bottle here. I hoard empty polished bottles too. That's a horrible habit. I don't know what I think I'm going to use them for. I don't empty them very often either. Okay, we've got our water. And this still feels like it's not super full. But whatever. Get you guys out a notch or two. Okay. Let's close this. I didn't realize this was even still open. Get a napkin. We are just about out of acetone, so let me get a little bit more acetone out here. Like that. Keep all your empties too. Okay, I'm not alone. You know, I'm sure that's what my original intention was, Karen, but I've never done a Franken. So I'm sure I don't need as many bottles as I have. Jellies, that's true. Which I've also never done. Like, I know all these things are possible. But I don't actually do them. Okay, we're going to need... a slip of paper here. Let's fold it up. And then we'll do a couple tests. I hope this works. With the stained glass giving me attitude, I really hope this works. I'm also, as I'm going here, like I said, I'm not giving up on the stained glass. I think I wanted the colors to be, maybe I should just use different colors for the stained glass. I was so caught up on using the color paints, but maybe the color paints are not ideal. Yeah, Beanie, what do you think? Says, I don't care. Oh. Okay. I mean, this should spread, yeah? Hello? Is this too low? I could maybe use a little bit more water in here, actually, yeah. Yeah, just a little bit more water. That much. Very precise, don't you know? Okay. So, now, it's still kind of empty, so I'm going to hold it. And let's go. 1. Do I need to clean the surface again just because I added that little tiny bit more water? I guess so. Okay, cleaning the surface again. I just made a Franken? I did? Am I losing my mind? Well, no, putting the two, if you mean putting the two whites together, that doesn't count. They're the same thing. If you mean something else, I'm apparently a spaz and I don't know. All right. I also try to, I mean, sometimes I can like look down through the middle of the ring light here, but I feel like then when I'm talking, I'm also more breathing on the water. So that's why sometimes you'll see me like lean back and go at a side angle under the ring light. Ring light is, no, I don't want to adjust that because then I won't be able to get it back in the right spot. Maybe if I just tip it. Can you guys see? There's the ring light. Like it's literally, is that still okay? Yeah. It's literally right here. Okay. Whoa. Can you see that? Can you see that that ball of polish down there? That's what happens if your polish is sinking. Your drops are too big or you're dripping from too high. That's what happened there. It just fell off way too high. It had too much momentum. And it crashed right to the bottom. You want to drip right next to the surface. God, now the surface is dirty again. Okay, we're just going to go like that. Just go. 2, 3, 4. Oh, you're pushy, aren't you? 5, 6, 7, 8. That's actually showing up not too horrible on camera. So, like we were talking about, for simplicity's sake, probably something like just a flower. Because this is going to have to be something that I can basically trace. That's great. I hope it looks nice and light when I dip it. Look at that. I mean, it's hard to see, but look at that, you guys. Should I try for 10 drops? I'm very pleased with how this is turning out. Yeah. I'm going to try it with 10. It's like a ghost marble. So then the idea here would be to, on the slightly off-white, on that very, very light gray, to, once everything's dry, trace that section of the marble with the no-wipe top coat and pigment it. And I'm thinking I may need to get out... Are they in here? I should check that. That's actually important. I have a set of silicone tools that are not my favorite thing in the world. They're not in here. That's a problem. Because I was thinking that the normal makeup applicator thing may not be ideal because we're doing the gold and the silver, so you know this would be gold, this would be silver, this would be gold. So as far, or no, I don't need the, okay. I just realized something. I don't have to do it all at once and try to do each one separately. I can just trace every other layer and then do the other one. They were not, no, they were not. I mean, they were two different formulas, but they were both Alpine Snow. I'm really, this makes me happy though. And this is, I mean, ideally in water marble world, this would happen the first time. Every time when you water marble, shit would just work. Everything would be lovely. Everyone would be happy. The whole world could water marble. Realistically, you guys, that's not real world. You guys know, usually my first one is a disaster. I am so happy with that. Okay, let's try 10 drops and see if they cooperate equally as well. I know I must have a slightly fuller bottle. This is still, even with those two combined, it's still super empty. And if you just heard my stomach there, I apologize. I feel more self-conscious when my stomach makes those weird noises than when I just burp on stream. Like, I don't know why. I mean, they're both, like, bodily, unavoidable functions. But, well, I don't know. Is stomach gurgling considered a bodily function? You guys know what I mean, though. But the stomach gurgling, I don't know. It's not, like, embarrassing, but I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Please excuse my stomach. Oh my god. So that's 8. See, 10 is going to be pushing it, you guys. I think 8 is where we're going to... 8 is going to be our sweet spot. Especially because I do want the rings wider, because that's going to make tracing it easier. You can see, like, a little bit, like, you see how this side is wide, and then over here it's skinny. But it might be okay. It might be. We'll do another just flower, because that'll be the design, almost certainly. Just for ease of tracing, like I said. Maybe slightly skinnier petals. I mean, maybe if we do like extra 2 strokes in each of those, I think that would end up to be like 12 instead of like 8. This is also a time that can be dangerous if you're doing a manicure. Like, there's still polish here on the surface. You don't want to completely, like, dunk in there with your nails if you care about keeping your manicure clean. I've managed not to get any water marble on my nails. That one turned out pretty good, too. All right, Jackie. Have a good day. Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at some of the patterns. The slightly skinnier petals. I think that would be the way to go. And then just... yeah. That makes me very, very happy. So, I think... before I wrap this up, I want to do... is this dry enough to decal? Let's do this decal test. Or this vinyl test, rather. And then we'll have something to think about. And then I might do something else also. Let's just, okay, clean, dry. I always gotta be careful. I'm always afraid I'm gonna just like set my notebook down in a pool of water marble water and wreck my notebook. So I'm gonna have to open these all up again, I just realized, because I'd closed them. And I think I'll do a whole vinyl rather than try to cut it in half, just so that we can have a little bit more room to experiment. And, okay, that is the red. Where did I put, okay, the pink is over there. I was going to say I lost the dang pink, but I didn't. Okay, so we've got the vinyls here. I'm not sure how tricky these are going to be to peel up, because you want to leave behind the inner triangles. Okay, got a grip here. Stay down there, little triangles. I've seen people like stick it on stuff too to leave the triangles behind. There. It's, oops. For the most part, they're coming out. So, actually, would I ever use these by themselves? No, they're too tiny. I was gonna say, do I want to try and save these little pieces? No. I'm just carefully, like I said, I've seen people take the, like, peel it up, and then if you have stuff stuck in there, stick it on something again and peel it up again, and the little triangles will stick behind. I'm just pulling them out with my tweezers, because there's, shit, only a couple of them, until I drop my tweezer. And two more up here in the corner. Can you just get out of there? One more. And there's the last little one. So, that would be something I would need to possibly, like, make sure to do before I'm ready to apply them. Because you want it to be all like this, so that you can create the design on your nail. I'm not sure when your phone call started, but I think you probably missed the white on white polish testing. We got our ghostly water marbles here, which are very successful. Hey Trotbot 81, what is that little emote? Oh, it's like is it a hamster or a guinea pig? I think it's a hamster. A super thick hamster. Okay, so we've got all of our little triangles out. We're going to apply this where we've got our little test area over here. I guess I could have gone just slightly wider. Trying not to push it down too much, because sometimes getting these off of paper is a thing. So on the black half, what we would do, if we started out with our nails black, is that we would then start with probably a sponged layer of silver. I feel like sponging usually works better with vinyls than direct painting. So something like that. It makes even the silver darker, which is gonna make the color paints all darker too if they're going down on a dark silver. It's just filling that little edge part there too. Not drastically darker, but a little bit darker. Also slightly different, like, texture also. I mean, like the spongy texture compared to the painted texture, which I don't think is really an issue. I wish I could get it more there. I guess I just have to... It's like a layer and a half of sponging to get it completely opaque. It is a hamster. Oh, and a little cute doggy, too. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing a little bit of testing here. And then later this evening, we're going to be switching out my manicure. We're going to be doing day 8 of my 12 Days of Christmas. I can't believe we're that far into the series already, you guys. So, I need a different little brush here, I think. I think I want one of my other ones. One of the ones that I have to mess around with to find the right one. Hopefully not too long. There we go. So these ones with the caps, which I enjoy, but which I need to label, are from Nicole Diary. This is just a medium-sized one. Felt like the bristles on the Butte Galleria one were kind of stiff, and it was making it harder to paint. And maybe they're different, but I didn't feel like digging around and finding a good one. So how many little areas do we actually have here? Like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, like 31. So we should be able to do like 3 squares or triangles or diamonds of each color, and I'll try to do some on each side of the divide. So we'll start with the red. Just get a little bit of this out here on my lid like before. Wait, 3 or 4? My math is very poor today, you guys. 4. So I could do 2 on each side almost. There's more on the black side than on the silver side. And just like fill in each little. See how dark it is though, you guys? Like I feel like I would prefer a brighter color to represent stained glass. If I did go the sponging route too, it'd be much less tedious than sitting here filling in all the little squares. All right, the orange. Like the orange looks dirty. Is it just me? I'll zoom you guys in a little bit more in a second here too. Like I just looking at it on the lid compared to looking at it actually on the stained glass, I feel like it's not as bright as I would like it to be. Oofta, what time is it? 4:30. I'd like to finish up in the next half hour, you guys. So we'll see if that's a goal that I can actually meet, so that I can get a couple other things done. I need to run out to the pharmacy and eat dinner and stuff before evening stream. And for anybody that's just joining us, evening stream today is going to be around 8 o'clock Central. And that's when we're actually going to be doing a manicure. Not one of these that we're working on, actually. But one that we've already completed the testing for, and I'm quite looking forward to. We're going to be doing a water marble in these colors. Every time I look at these little trees, they just make me so dang happy. I love how they turned out. I really do. Okay. Green. And the green is like odd green. That's why when I was saying the other day, I wish they would come out with another set of colors. Like the green looks murky on here. I would like a set of these that is actually like in bright, if not neon colors. Like these just, they're awesome, but they're just not doing quite what I want them to do. Oh, I said I was going to zoom you guys in, didn't I? Zoom, 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 zoom. Boom, boom. It's kind of an ongoing... I always seem to end up saying that, even though I tell myself not to, and it's a hugely dorky thing to do. It still ends up coming out of my mouth. Yeah, I wish the green was like, not neon, but brighter. Or darker. It's like a very middling... This is Dr. Crotron's Dead Frog Green. For real. The teal, the turquoise. I forget if they call this teal or turquoise. It's beautiful. But it's also very easy to go too dark with if you use too much of it. Alright, 2 more colors after this, and then we'll peel up this vinyl and see what there is to see. I could have done a few more. I either miscounted or I mismathed, either of which is completely possible. The indigo is also very dark. And the purple, like I mentioned earlier, also is very dark. I want it to look like a stained glass with sunlight behind it, not like stained glass at night. Alright, and the purple. This is the purple I'm so grateful to use after that earlier incident, shall we call it. The leaking incident. And I'll probably use a tweezer to get this up. I hope it comes up okay. I'm always nervous using vinyls in my notebook because I've had them where they just don't want to come out at all. Might as well fill in this last one. Purple's the best anyway. It's fine that it gets the most. And it feels messy to me. Even though like I'm trying to be pretty much even. I'm not surprised that they stamp well. They seem to do everything well. Okay, can I get the edge here? Oops. Dinged the orange with the tweezer. Alright, here we go. I'm just going to stick this back down in here as an example. I don't love either side of this. I don't love the black because you can see spots where the silver is, where the color didn't cover. I like the silver slightly more than I thought, but I still feel like there's issues with the tone of the color. I think you guys... I think I need to reconsider doing this with color paints. That's what I think. I think stick with the stained glass idea, but maybe just pick like 3 or 4 colors and do just random squares or triangles or diamonds or whatever on each nail. Pick like... I don't know, if I was only going to pick 4 colors, I mean, the inclination, of course, is to go super Christmassy. And I probably would just stick with the silver background. Like out of these, I really like the turquoise. I don't like the green. Do like a turquoise, a red, and a purple. We're going to need to... That's going to need some further investigation. Let me just stash these down here. A little bit. Oops. That was close. A little bit out of the way. I'm not even going to test... I'm not going to test the water marbles with those because I'm having second thoughts on using them. No power for 3 hours. That sucks. Rolling blackouts suck. I mentioned on Discord, but last night, it was right at the end of Dr. Crotron's stream, and my internet cut completely out. Actually, I should check on my phone. I'm going to do that right now. I think that it was the promised service outage due to maintenance in my area. So I'm going to look right now, because that has been like on my mind the whole time I've been doing 12 Days of Christmas. Like, dude, if I get my live stream cut off because of your stupid scheduled maintenance, Comcast, you are going to hear from me. Yeah, I love the color paints. I've done really... I mean, if you go on my channel and search for color paints, I'm certain at least half a dozen designs will come up. Well, actually, if you search color paints, I'm not sure they will come up because I don't think I specifically say, oh my god, it's OPI color paints collection. But I'm sure that I have at least half a dozen colors using all or some of these. If you go on my channel and search Miracle Marble, so like see again, I'm like not even done with what I'm doing and I'm distracted, but like the top of the Miracle Mat, let me just show you guys for anybody that doesn't know, carefully dragging this around, has these little raised circles here. You can fill those up with water and water marble inside of them. And I did that with the color paints. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I don't know that I would consider it easier than regular marbling. I ended up doing decals with them. But it is an option. And the notification of possible service outages is gone. So at least I don't have to worry about that. It's both, I think, Mino. Like with the green, it's definitely the color. I forget every time because I love this collection that I kind of hate the green. It's very murky. I want it to be bright. Like the turquoise I love. The teal turquoise, whatever you want to call it, that's a great bright color. The purple is pretty good. The indigo is kind of dark. The red looks pink. I mean, I can only imagine how pink the pink would look. So, like, what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking hollows, you guys. I'm thinking open up my Colors by Leroy drawer and find some hollows that would please my need for a really juicy color on this, and that would marble together. There may be a little bit of testing of that tonight. Because I want to let this marinate in my head a little bit more and decide if I want to go that route or if I want to go like a slightly different route. Because this was planned to be day 11 and 12. This was planned to be the fucking finale. And this does not feel finale to me. It does, and I hate when that happened. The one year, some of you guys might remember, day 11 and 12 was a candy cane water marble and what was intended to be gift wrap nails. And I didn't do testing on the gift wrap nails because I thought I knew what I was doing, and they came out kind of a hot mess. And I was very displeased with them as the finale of the series, and I was also very displeased because I had to take off this fantastic peppermint water marble to put on what turned out to be bullshit. So I don't want that again. If I can't find something that's more like what I'm picturing, this would probably get downgraded to day 9 and 10, and the chrome gift wrap combination, which we're going to use the ghost water marble for. Anybody that didn't see, we're marbling with an off-white and a white to create something I can trace. Maybe we can practice the tracing in tonight's stream also. This should be dry by then, and we can just use this and see how it goes. I actually don't think it'll be that big of a problem. The thing I'm going to have to be careful with is to use a very, very thin layer of the gel top coat so that it doesn't actually become... Although maybe that would be cool. Would a water marble where some of them are raised look? We've got more testing to do. We have much more testing to do. But... Oops. Where are we here? Where's my example? I'm going to wrap it up here for the evening stream. I hope that some of you guys can join me. We're going to wrap it up for the afternoon stream. I hope some of you can join me for the evening stream. I think I might have just said that the wrong way. This is a water marble using the same colors as these adorable Blobacure Christmas tree decals. And this is what we're going to be working on, this striped water marble for tonight's actual manicure. We'll be peeling this off. We might do a little bit more testing. We'll be doing this as a manicure. That is all going to happen at approximately 8 p.m. Central. That's what I've got it into my schedule as. But that is that is dependent on dinner and things. So might be slightly earlier. Hopefully won't be too much later. I'm looking forward to that water marble. I really am. And let's see if there's someplace I can send you guys. Oh, I haven't had an opportunity to raid her lately. And I think she usually goes till 5, so it's getting close to the end of her stream. But I think she... oh, no. Wait. Okay, I see this is a commercial. I was like, wait a minute, is she already done? Let me play through the commercial so I make sure that she's not, like, completely wrapping up. Thank you guys, as always, of course, so much for hanging out. Thank you for the subs. And, God, this is a long commercial. Okay, let me just, let me mute this. Of course, you'll hear some of it.
Yeah. And Divvy, I'm gonna...
yeah. I think... nobody's saying, like, goodbye and stuff, so I'm just gonna hurry up and do a raid before she decides to end early before 5. I'm sending you guys over to Megan. She does a ton of really cool creative stuff. It looks like she's either working on or finishing up her Christmas cards. And no particular raid message, but say hi if you think the stream is cool. I think she's pretty cool. And yeah, thanks again so much for hanging out, and have a wonderful rest of your day.